Hi everyone, guess what? When I get 100 subscribers, I am going to release a public beta of Future of Humanity. You'll be able to play it. Are you excited? I hope you're excited. It's gotten to a state in which, it's not a buggy mess anymore, and that's why I'm excited to share it. I'll talk about that later at the end of the video. First, I have some things I want to tell you about. First of all, every single texture has been completely revamped. I mean, look at them. Not every single texture, but like half the textures have been completely revamped. Like look at the anorthosite, and look at the new aluminum block and the new steel block. Look at the new battery block. New planked aluminum, new rocket launcher, chip wiper, new habitability detector. So the next thing I want to talk about is steel tools. Now, I added 4 steel tools: the longsword, the claymore, the chainsaw, and the plow. Now, these steel tools, as you can see, they're not exactly like regular tools. The longsword is crafted like this. The claymore is crafted like this. The chainsaw is crafted like this. And the plow is crafted like this. The longsword and the claymore has a damage output like an axe, where it takes a long time for the cooldown to trigger, but it does a lot of damage like an axe. Unlike an axe, however, it can perform sweeping attacks. Like if we get a bunch of mobs, it can damage multiple of them at once with a single swing. Whereas a regular axe in combat cannot do that. Next we have the steel plow. It's like a shovel. It's pretty fast, but it can also act as it can also break things that a hoe breaks faster. Like, see this hay bale. Breaks faster. So, and also these steel tools, they have pretty good durability. If I were to turn on to advanced tooltips, they have twice as much durability as a netherite tool. Although they're not as strong as a netherite tool, this means that they're very reliable, and you can use them for a long period of time without needing to go and make another. So even if you have they're pretty good. Next up, we have the steel chainsaw. And the steel chainsaw, I'll get to it later, because first I have to talk about batteries. Not these batteries, the battery block. I have these batteries. And they are crafted like this. If you have 9 of them, you can make a battery block. So what these batteries do is they store energy handheld, so you can carry them around and put them into stuff. The way you do that is you use a charging station, which is crafted like this. Coils are crafted like this. You put down the charging station. This GUI. You can put in a battery. Put in another battery, but sorry, for some reason both batteries don't show up in the model. But if we were to get a solar panel going, pump all this energy into this. As you can see, once it accumulates enough energy, let's speed this up with more solar panels. Actually, let's just get a creative battery block. As you can see, this battery is half charged now. And that's because... And now that's fully charged. And this one, half charged. And then it's fully charged once there we go. And then you can take the batteries out. Now, I'm gonna make it so that you can actually make a draining station which is like the charging station, but it, instead of giving energy to the batteries, it takes it out of them. But for now, the batteries do have only one use, and that's the chainsaw. If you shift right click, holding a steel chainsaw, wait, let me clear my inventory of batteries. If we get a chainsaw, you'll see it has this 0% energy remaining that hovers near the, cursor. And you'll see that, now, we have an empty, it has a battery. If you try to break a tree with it, it takes out the battery. This is the chainsaw's battery. Without the battery, it's just this thing. But if you charge the battery, take it out, if you hold the battery in your offhand and the chainsaw in your main hand, and you right-click, it puts the battery in. And now the chainsaw has energy. And what it'll do is it'll use the energy to break a lot of logs at once when you mine trees. This is very useful if you want to get a lot of wood really fast, because and you have energy to spare. As you can see, I'm using it to make very quick work of all of these spruce trees. Now, once you're done, if you need to, like, once the chainsaw is out of battery, the battery will automatically pop out. But if you want to pop it out earlier, you can just shift right click and you'll get the battery. And you can charge it back up and put it back in. So that's how you recharge it. So next we have, that's create. You might be wondering why I installed create. That's because I actually have, this block, the gas pressurizer, crafted like this. Now, with the gas pressurizer, do you remember the gas intake? That was the block from, I believe, just last devlog, which collects collects gases from the atmosphere of wherever you place it. If we were to place a gas pressurizer on top of a gas-containing block, and then used pipes from the Create mod. You guys are familiar with the Create mod, probably. I have some videos on it. It's another mod. The Create mod is another mod. But I didn't make it. But if you use the gas pressurizer from my mod, you power it, it'll slowly start draining the gases from my mod into a fluid tank. And this turns it into a forge fluid, but you can store in fluid tanks from other mods. So yeah, that's the gas pressurizer. Next we have a decorative component I really want to talk about. This is the test tube. It's crafted like this. 3 glass. It's just a decorative thing. Like, you know, you can place it. They fall. But if you can actually fill them with dyes. And that way you can make it look like there's a cool liquid inside of them. And you can actually, if you go into survival, you'll see that if I break them, it actually keeps the dye inside, so you can carry it around, and you can look cool and science-y, like I am right here. And if you want the dye out, you can just craft it back like this, you know. So yeah, these can look really good in your base, especially if it's like a laboratory, type thing. Basically, oh yeah, I forgot. We have, hydrogen TNT. Like this. Hydrogen is, flammable. Anyways, hydrogen TNT can just, it's just when you, it's just TNT but bigger. I'm thinking of making it spread fire. Right now it doesn't, trigger neighboring hydrogen TNTs to explode, but it does trigger regular TNTs to explode. I believe if you power it with redstone, it'll play a longer animation. Anyways, that's the hydrogen TNT. Last but not least, we have fertilizer pellets. Fertilizer pellets are crafted like this. This potassium nitrate is just what you get by smelting dead logs, and you get dead logs by exposing logs to the vacuum of space. But fertilizer, it's bone meal, but stronger. If we were to get, bone meal and plant it, or if we get fertilizer pellets, you'll see that the fertilizer pellets grew much more grass than the bone meal did. See, got one all the way out here. And also, if we grow some crops, like seeds, if we just do a bone meal, it just grows it a little. But if we put fertilizer, it just grows an entire 3x3 crop area to full growth, which makes it pretty powerful. See, these you have to, but here it just boom, and oh, it even spreads grass around. And sometimes you'll get like XP from using it, too. So that's a bonus. You can get XP from your crops by using fertilizer pellets. So that's fertilizer pellets. And that's basically all I have for now. I mean, there are some decorative things, like chain link fences, steel bars, grate, leather tiles. But those are just, I just showed you those. Anyways, now I'm going to talk about the, public beta. This public beta, do not put it on a world that you care about without first making a backup of that world, okay? I don't expect your worlds to like, corrupt or all your stuff to get deleted, but there are a few like kinks about this mod that I still have to work out. And I'm just releasing it now because just so you can like play it while you wait for those kinks to be ironed out. And because on it, I just want 100 subscribers, honestly. It's not that survival friendly. Like, the rockets are like kind of finicky. You can like make rockets with bedrock and make holes in the bedrock. But if you find a bug, please do report it to my bug report forum, which the link is in the description. If you wanna report it. This is just for once I release it, because I'm not releasing it now. You have to give me 100 subscribers first, so I release it. So yeah. I'll release it at 100 subscribers. That's all for now. Bye, and have a wonderful rest of your day.